What is up, guys? Anthony here, back with another Destiny Child video here on the channel. And in today's Destiny Child video, everyone, as you all can see by the title and thumbnail, we are going to be testing out our average damage against the boss Sunah. So as you guys can see, we are in game already, and we have been dealing a decent amount of damage. I would say, if you guys had seen on the thumbnail, we do have a high amount there. And honestly, my PB overall World Boss Trials so far. So we are in World Boss Trials Season 22, and I did decide to dump in some crystals into the event actually to ignite some units. So as you can see, some differences here from the last World Boss Trial here on the channel. We actually did manage to ignite Mercury fully this time, Werewolf fully, and we did start ignition on Newbie Mona, Navi, as well as I believe the battery unit here. So decent amount of cores dumped in for this raid, and I was actually planning on fully igniting my Kubaba, but I think I'll hold off for now as we do have a next world boss coming up in the Nicole world boss. So no info on the units coming with the Nicole world boss just yet, but I do want to save my crystals as we do have a narrative dungeon, and of course if Nicole is good, maybe we'll want to go for more copies of herself. So for the Sunah world boss, we are going to stick with this roster for now. And to overview it, before we do dive into the battle, we do have the front row here being Juno at +5. You don't really need the uncaps on Juno, but the slide skill with the electrocution does help, as it isn't banned from the boss just yet. Now next up here we do have Mercury, of course, fully ignited +6. Newbie Mona here, 3-star ignition +6. Thisbe here, fully ignited +6. Citri here, the light type 1 +6, a 3-star ignition. Rusalka here +6. Failnauts here +6. Now we are running Failnauts here because of Courtesan Battery. Since I do have Courtesan Battery at full ignition, I did want to use her for the boss, as she is actually a very top tier attacker for the event so far. She doesn't need any heavy support, basically just Failnauts, and honestly you could probably do without Failnauts if you do have her fully ignited. Now next up here we do have Oracle Werewolf, a staple, so I did ignite her to full status this time around, and of course +6. Navi here +6, 3-star ignition. Lewin +6. As for the back row, we do have the attackers here. Now I am running 4 attackers. Now I was going to drop Kubaba, but Kubaba is actually a boost child, so we do need to run her for the event. Now Ophoace +6, full ignition. Kefri here, full ignition +6. Kubaba +6 from the Lisa's Lessons, so I'm actually very happy I did pick her from the event. Battery here, of course, the Courtesan Battery unit +6 full ignition. Citri here, the wood type supporter, 3-star ignition +6. Battery here +6, 1-star ignition. Now I am just starting her out, and eventually we'll ignite her fully, but it'll take some time as I don't want to spend my crystals just yet before the next world boss trial. Now next up here we do have Werewolf here, the dark type version. The supporter +6, Tiwaz +6, Lupin +6, 2-star ignition, and of course the new staple supporter unit in Neza at 6-star base uncapped. So there's the team. Overall, very strong so far for myself, and I've honestly been able to PB, so I'm actually very satisfied with this team so far. For the amount of ignitions it does have, I think I'm doing very well. And make sure to let me know actually in the comment section below how your team is dealing against Sunah, of course, in this world boss trial. Now as for the power, we do have 708,000 power for the team here. Now for the tap and slide order, if you guys are interested, we do have it here on the screen, so I'll be sure to scroll down slowly so you guys can check out the skill orders of my units. Now if you guys actually do have any recommendations for myself, make sure to leave them in the comment section below, as well as of course I'm always interested in your comments here on my teams, and hopefully maybe you guys can help me improve my damage overall. Now for the drive order, I am running Citri into Werewolf drive and ending off on Lupin drive. Of course she does have offensive stance, and she is the world boss dark type supporter unit, so a very important unit there. For the leader buff here as well, we are running the Kubaba leader buff. Now if you guys are interested as well, I'll be sure to go through my gears. So here we are with the gears, pretty self-explanatory. Of course you do want to run the units with, of course, the health and defense soul cartas. Now to start out here once more, we do have my attackers here with some good options on them, especially the Ophoace unit here. Now, moving on, we do have Courtesan Bathory here with her World Boss Carta as well. And basically just want to dump a ton of Showtime Cartas on your units if you do manage to have them. And of course, for the debuffer units, you do want to use the Troubleshooter Mona. If you did manage to pick the Troubleshooter Mona from the Soul Carta Select box, it was actually a very good option from the box, as it is very useful for the World Boss side of the game. So moving on, we do have all of the equips there for my units as well. As you guys can see, a bunch of Showtime Soul Cartas for the units, and basically just a ton of top tier defensive armor. So yeah, there are all of the equips of my units. Feel free to slow down the video if you guys would like to check them out. But yeah, there's my team overall, and we'll be diving into the run now, and hopefully we can manage to deal somewhat of the damage that I am averaging on my phone. Now, I am actually recording on an emulator, and the emulator does lag a bit compared to my mobile device. So on the emulator, I was typically getting around 120 to 130 million damage. Now on the mobile device I am actually averaging around 160 million to 189 million. So let's check it out here and see how my team does perform. Maybe we'll get lucky and go for a PB, but let's see how my team does perform in the upright Sunah World Boss. Now we are on the 46th boss, so let's get started here. All right, everyone, so there was the boss run here for the video. Now, as you can see, we did manage to end up with 136 million damage, so not quite the average, but overall pretty good damage, I would say. And of course, we do have here the battle stats. Now, Ophiuchus, of course, leading with 42 million, and Courtesan Bathory actually coming in second here with 40 million damage, followed by Kefri with 31 million, and of course, Kubaba here with 15 million. Now, I don't expect too much of her, as of course she isn't ignited at all, but I am overall very satisfied with how the damage has been going for myself. And of course, the Sunah boss actually isn't too difficult, so we did manage to have the chance to remove the healers from our rosters and don't have to worry about too many heavy debuffs here on the boss. So very nice. We don't have a difficult boss. Now we'll have to see how the next world boss trial does square up, But yeah, overall, a very amazing boss event so far, and I'm actually having a ton of fun with this trial. So make sure to let me know in the comment section below, like I did mention earlier on in the video, how your damage is against the Sunah world boss trial so far. And of course, if you guys do have any tips for myself, make sure to leave them in the comment section below, as well as I'm always looking forward to improving my damage and of course team. So yeah, if you guys do have any suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. But of course, make sure to, most importantly, let me know how you're doing in the world boss trial, and of course how your rewards have been so far from the daily rewards and of course the special reward boxes here on the trial as well. Now that'll pretty much do it for today's Destiny Child video. Make sure to let me know, of course, like I did mention earlier, in the comment section below how you are dealing with this world boss trial so far, how your summons have been, etc. in the comments, as I'm always looking forward to hearing how you guys are dealing in the current event here on Destiny Child Global. But before you go, make sure to leave a like on this video if you did enjoy today's Destiny Child World Boss video. And of course, if you haven't yet done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss the next Destiny Child video here on the channel or live stream as well. But with all of that being said, I'll see you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.